on Monday. On Tuesday, we will hear from about 3 to 4 graduates of the program, of the adult education program.
Yes.
So we're excited to have them share their story.
And this is on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
Tuesday.
Is there a time set for that?
1 o'clock p.m. in our adult education building lobby.
Okay.
And I don't want to give away who will be our guest speakers.
Okay.
So it's come if you want to see who's there to inspire our students and just share their journey and their path to success.
Okay.
So
Fantastic.
we're looking forward
and
to
then
that.
the 17th?
And then the 17th, well, actually in the evening, I know that Gabe, Kennedy, and Miss Patty Cruz are here
Yes.
from the Youth Build team. So they'll tell us about their info session that happens Tuesday evening.
Okay.
So-
And that's also in Foundation Building?
Yes,
Okay.
in our adult education building.
Okay.
Wednesday, we want the students to get to know the team members, who is behind the scenes. So
Yes.
they have to go around and interview any 3 team members, get basically a glimpse of who they are and what they offer to the program,
Yes.
and so that they know too who is the reason behind why they have textbooks, who is the reason behind why they have resources to take home.
Yes.
So that's on Wednesday.
Yes. Can't forget our staff and our
Right.
administrators.
Yes. And many of them want to be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They don't need to be known, but we want them to be recognized.
for the work that they do.
Absolutely.
Yes.
On Thursday, we have our community presentations where we've invited our SNAP ENT representative from the campus.
Yes, Mr. Roberto was in here last week
yes,
for that.
Yes, so he'll be there. We hopefully we'll get a couple of more GCC departments who will share their programs with our students. We do have an open house in the evening on Thursday, so our present students are encouraged to bring a friend. If they bring a friend, that increases their chances of winning prizes throughout the week, because we have a passport that they need to have it
Explain
stamped.
this passport. What is this?
So every workshop or activity that the students participate in, they get a stamp on their passport, and they submit that passport at the end of the week, and it increases their chances to win prizes.
Okay. And the person that they invite, their guest, of course, has to be able to enroll in the adult high school program.
Yes. So it's bring a friend who maybe just needs that little bit of encouragement to just come to the campus and see what it's like. Throughout the past several weeks, we've had many community members just come in and they want to see what the program is about, and they end up enrolling. They
that's
end up
great.
enrolling. Yes,
Okay,
we
good.
want to help them achieve their goals.
Okay. So that was Thursday.
That's Thursday.
Okay.
And then on Friday, we have our Reach for College or Literacy Navigators program, the department.
LitNav, they're so great.
Yes, they're also focusing on the literacy week aspect. So
Yes.
they're putting together workshops that our students can take home to help with providing them opportunities to hone in on literacy skills with the family. So if our students, if they don't have kids, but they have little siblings who they can say like, oh, this is how we can incorporate reading and writing into our daily lives.
Yes.
So we're looking forward
this
to
is
that.
Okay. And then
On
is there
Friday.
anything on the weekend?
Well, on the weekend.
Look at you guys, Saturday too?
Yes.
Okay.
We have.
Fantastic.
Well,
I love your department's commitment.
Thank you, yes.
Seriously, you guys work so hard down there. And, like with any other department that you see, but we want you to know that we appreciate you.
Thank you. And we do appreciate the support that we receive from our dean, from the State Affairs Office.
Yes.
And on Saturday, we have a testing that is going on. So a little bit more on the academic side. But because we do have potential students who express
Yes.
that they can't come to the campus during the week, we are opening our testing center because taking the CASAS test is one of the first steps in order to get into the program. So we're opening our doors on Saturday from 8 to 12 for individuals who are signing up to take this test because they can't come during the week.
Okay, for everybody out there listening who does not know CASAS, CASAS, that is what is that?
So it's a comprehensive adult system test. It measures students' reading and math. It's a comprehensive test. It basically tells us, the program, where their strengths are in reading and math so that we know how to lead them through the program.
So it's basically an assessment guide for the adult
Yes,
learners that
absolutely.
come in and are interested in the
Yes.
program. And this CASAS exam is or test is just for those entering into adult high school, or is it for the GED as well?
It's for the GED as well. Also, we administer a test to any student who wants to enter into the English as a second language program.
Okay.
So anyone that walks through the doors and wants to participate in the adult education program is required to take this test.
Okay, so how does GCC, what English as a second language ESL support does GCC offer to our students, and how does this tie into their preparedness for workforce readiness?
So we have students. What we do is we focus on adults who already have their degree, perhaps
Yes.
that they're coming from off island and they want to ensure that they're able to communicate effectively into the community. So it's not credit bearing.
Okay.
It is basically to help improve their English speaking
As a
skills.
second language.
Yes.
Okay. And so what other information for those, what should they bring if they're coming to the open house, and that is on?
We have the Tuesday info session with the Youth Build team. And on Thursday evening, we are opening our doors. Even Friday, it's like
Okay.
an open house where they can come. Although workshops will be going on, we will still have our team members on hand should they have any questions. So if there is an adult who's just unsure whether or not they want to take the GED or do I want to get my diploma, we are there to look at transcripts, review transcripts if they want to see what high school credits could transfer into the program. Perhaps they stopped out when they were a sophomore, a junior,
Yeah.
or a senior. There are times that students just want to start from the very beginning of the program. So we're there to guide them and offer them options.
Okay, so for a student who is an adult learner who is like already listening and has been thinking about it, and you just provided them with the information they need, and they're like, you know what, I'm going to go and do this for myself, for my family, and whatnot. What should they bring with them to the adult education open house or even the youth build open house?
Well, they do not need to bring necessarily any type of materials because it's more of information that they would get from us. And then once we know what path they are wanting to take after we let them know of the options of the program, then that's when we can say like, okay, if you're a diploma seeking student, then bring in your transcripts if you want us to review it. If you are a student who wants to just take the GED, we let them know what resources we have to give them and go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. So to go even further in more depth, there's people probably listening right now that are like, okay, so there's an adult high school program and there's a GED. What is the difference between the two?
So the difference between the two is with the adult high school diploma program, students are attending classes. They receive credit for the classes that they're attending, provided that they pass the course and
Yes.
meet the course requirements. If a student wants to take the GED, we do have a GED preparation course. We're looking for students to enroll in that course to help them prepare for the 4 components of the test: math, English, science, and social studies,
Okay.
where they take an exam. And it's an equivalency that they'll receive, not the high school diploma, but it's the GED. It's a high school equivalency.
Okay. And before I let you go here, what message would you like as the Associate Dean to deliver to potential adult listeners listening right now to this, to us, about Adult Education Week?
Basically, come visit us at the Adult Education Office. We're located on the 2nd floor of the Foundation Building at the Guam Community College. If you are a listener who has a family member or even a friend who is in search of that one goal to complete the high school diploma or get their GED, please refer them to us. We can make that phone call to the interested and potential student. But we want to, and going back to our mission that we recited, it's to help our students get a job here on the island or in Micronesia, to go to the post-secondary side, so to improve their quality of life and to achieve their academic goals and career goals.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Because your high school education or your GED does matter when you come into your careers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So I have a quick question. Someone was wondering if maybe a young adult stopped out like in their junior year. And they're still a minor now. Can they still enter into the adult education program and get their GED?
Well, public law does state that the 16-year-old, for example, must be enrolled in a high school.
Okay.
Should the student not be enrolled in a high school, they can't participate in the credit-bearing program that we have
Which is the
to
adult high
attend the
school.
adult high school, but they can avail of the GED, the high school equivalency.
Okay.
So that's according to the public law. I'm sorry, I don't have the public
number.
law.
It's okay. It's just numbers.
34-77
It's
or
34 something.
Yes, yes.
There
So,
is one, though.
there is. Thank you for asking that,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it is
there's
important.
people that are interested in
yes,
that.
yes, and we have inquiries about 16 to 17-year-olds who stopped out, and
For what reason or the other.
correct.
Sometimes
correct.
it's family.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
and for whatever challenges that they've experienced, we want to help them.
Yeah, so they can go ahead and come in and participate
And inquire,
in this
yes,
as
they
well.
can inquire about the program and receive more information.
Yeah, and if you're really eager and can't wait till next week, please just go ahead and walk into the adult
Yes.
education office. And we got Miss Shirley with Miss Tossie. We got everybody there.
Mr.
That can,
Darwin, yes, we're
Mr.
there.
Joker
We're
can
there.
help you.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you, AD Marisha.
Thank you, Trina.
So much
Thank
for stopping
you.
by.
Yes.
It is 11:22 right here on Wave 105.1 FM. You are listening to GCC Community Talk Hour. I'm Trina and Agustin, and we'll be back on the other side of this.
Half a day, Guam. Engage in a conversation made for the veterans of Guam with Johnny and Miss Bobby. We want to hear concerns and comments. Tune in every Wednesday for our new time, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Wave 105, the Talk of Guam.
Pat's Tinting and Detailing offers premier services from complete interior cleaning and VIP detailing. And to keep you cool, Pat's also offers factory, ceramic, blacked out, and base-approved auto tinting. For more information, call 647-SLAM.
At Way 105 FM, we're more than just a station. We're your platform, your voice, your conversation. We're talking about what matters most to you today and in our future. And we want you to be part of it. Got something to say? We're listening. Different opinions? Bring them on. Let's talk, let's debate, let's connect, because every voice counts. Call or WhatsApp us at 671-922-1051. And if that line's busy, hit us up at 922-1052. This is Talk Radio for everyone. This is Wave 105 FM, the Talk of Guam.
Half a day, Guam. Engage in a conversation made for the veterans of Guam with Johnny and Miss Bobby. We want to hear concerns and comments. Tune in every Wednesday for our new time, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Wave 105, the Talk of Guam.
We're excited to announce that we're hiring for a variety of positions with some of Guam's most recognized and respected brands, including Coca-Cola, Foremost, Chili's, Glimpses of Guam, Subway, Good To Go, and Cinnabon. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take the next step in your career, there's something here for everyone. Explore current opportunities and apply today at applynowguam.com. Your next great opportunity is just a click away.
Time is running out to join us for the first ever Run for Wishes. It's all going down Saturday, September 13th at the Leo Palace Resort. There's still a chance to register or volunteer and be a part of something truly special. Every step, every smile helps bring hope and makes dreams come true for children in Guam and the CNMI. Don't miss this moment. Make a weekend out of it by booking our Run Weekend Stay Special. Visit Leo Palace's Facebook and Instagram today for more information. And we'll see you at the Run for Wishes at the Leo Palace Resort.
The views and opinions expressed in this show are that of the show host, guests, and callers. They do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the staff and management of Wave 105 FM, Glimpses Media, or any of our partners. As we strive to provide quality, respectful, and engaging content, we welcome you to participate in the conversation. Thank you for tuning in to Wave 105 FM, the sound of Guam. Enjoy the show.
Buenas and half a day, and welcome back to the Guam Community College Community Talk Hour. This music that she selected has caused me to talk like this. In studio now with us is Patricia Cruz, program coordinator at the Guam Community College, and of course Mr. Gabriel Kaneni, youth build student. He was here last week.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he just can't get enough of us.
Yeah,
and we can't get enough of him because he's so amazing. Let's give it a round of applause for Mr. Kaneni and the rest of his, the youth build cohort number 1. They're going to be finishing up their instruction and their work and everything and all that next week, I understand.
Yeah.
How exciting. Miss Patty, don't be shy. Monga taigano. Myla, coming closer. Okay, so I want to let everybody know that Miss Patty and Mr. Kaneni are here to discuss the Youth Build program because Youth Build is very instrumental in getting some of our residents a GED program as well as a solid career in the construction industry in and around Guam. So, half a day, Miss Patty, what are you going to talk to us about today? What did Adrian send you in here for?
He sent me in here to speak about the Youth Build program, which is under the GCC Guam Community College
Adult
education.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 100% federally funded grant from the U.S. Department of Labor.
Mm-hmm.
It is a youth workforce development initiative that provides a second chance to the 18 to 24-year-old high school stopouts to earn their GED and gain skills and achieve gainful employment.
Okay, now when you say gainful employment, what does that mean? Does that mean that in a certain industry?
In a certain industry, mainly right now with construction.
Okay.
As construction has been growing here on the island, so we're focused a lot on the construction. And hopefully in the near future, we can open other trades for the program.
Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. So, Mr. Kaneni, you're under the construction. What is the best part of construction industry that you prefer, that you like? Which trade in construction? Because there's many, right?
There's many,
There's
absolutely.
many. So, which one? Name them first, and then tell me which one's your favorite and why.
I would say carpentry, masonry, and electrical work. Mm-hmm. And I would say my favorite one is carpentry.
Okay.
Because it teaches you how to build a lot of things. If you want to make a door, it can you're able to do it by yourself at home.
Wow.
So I would say carpentry would be my favorite.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Good choice. Good choice.
You know, Jesus was a carpenter.
Jesus' dad was a carpenter too.
There we go. Mr. Kaneni.
Yes.
Lead us.
So what is it that you like what drew you into the Youth Build program? Was it the construction industry, getting your GED, or a little bit of both?
A little bit of both. It was thanks to my auntie, shout out Auntie Lucy.
Auntie Lucy, we love you.
Yes, my auntie, she told me about how the program provides everything for free. Mm-hmm. So when I heard that it focuses on construction, I did my own research and I saw that, this is something that I might actually enjoy. And I didn't have my high school diploma at the time or a GED. Okay. So it was just, I had to join.
¿Cuántos años? How old are you?
20.
You're 20.
Yes.
Oh, wow, you're starting off young, and you're already making your way into a very solid career in the construction industry. So congratulations to you on that. You. And when you see Auntie Lucy, get her a cake, some Letiza, get her something, because you gotta appreciate her presence and getting her to inform you about this.
Yes.
And it's through family members and close friends as well that most of our Youth Build participants in this cohort are in the cohort.
Correct. Correct.
So how many students do we have that are anticipated to complete next week, Miss Patty?
About 7.
7 of them? Fantastic. Yes. And then he mentioned that everything was free.
Absolutely.
What was free?
What was free was the student and course fees, the GED prep course and exams, the books, certifications, supplies, 2 kits, and your personal protective equipment, which includes your coveralls, steel-toe boots, hard hats, and safety goggles. And those are all yours to keep upon completion of the program.
Okay.
So everything is absolutely free.
And what other benefits aside from the physical, what else?
Okay, they get to have case management services throughout their completion afterwards, and we help them with employee sponsorships. We also assist, like if they wanted to continue with college, then we have the programs, as you know, at Guam at the college, where we can do the reach for college programs. We can refer them over to counselors and assist them to further their education in any field they want, or if they want to actually do like an associate's or something.
Yeah. Do you plan on coming back for an associate's degree?
Yes, I do. I really want to at least try and get more training in electrical work and carpentry.
Nice.
So
Fantastic.
that's what I hope I'll be able to do once I finish this program.
So what is it that you like about electrical? Because you mentioned carpentry, but you're now mentioning electrical. What is it that
Electrical, honestly, I'll be honest, just I hear it pays well. So
you like? Yeah. Like, who doesn't want a job that doesn't pay well?
yes.
Yeah, so you're on the right track here,
Yes.
Mr. Kennedy. You're good. So it pays well. Anything else? I mean, do you want to light up your own house? Is that it? Or
yeah, I kind of want to build my own house on Guam. So having the skills, carpentry and electrical work, I'll be able to, at least work on my own stuff and not ask for help. Like if I need to ask for an electrician to come in. And
because they're expensive.
Oh yes, they're very expensive. Yeah, so it's better that I just go back to school at GCC and earn my certificates there.
It also looks like you're on the way to self-construct your own home one day.
Oh yes.
Which is also very beneficial for our
Oh,
cohort.
yes.
Yes. So the Youth Build program will have an open house when, Miss Patty? That was Tuesday, right? Tuesday evening?
We'll be having one with with the adult ed,
education.
which will be like September 16th.
September 16th. That's next
Tuesday, I believe so.
Next Tuesday. Again, yes.
Yes.
September 16th is the open house. And that is what time to what time? I know AD
I believe it's
Marisha
at
said
6
but
o'clock, she said.
6 p.m. building
Yes.
6000. That is upstairs in the adult education building.
Foundation building.
Foundation. That's the same building that has the restaurant on the bottom and the bookstore. So
Above
it's
the
right upstairs from them.
Correct.
You can smell all the good stuff that comes out of there.
That is right.
So, Miss Patty, what else can you let us know about the Youth Build program? I understand that because these guys are completing, you're making way for another cohort.
Yes, we are. Right now, we are currently recruiting for cohort 2, and right now we have possibly 6 people. So we want to increase that number, and this is ongoing. We will be starting early October, and we look forward for more students, more individuals, more participants, so we can share
The wealth.
the knowledge.
The knowledge. So I understand that, because it's construction and it's GED and it's all that put together. That's a lot of work.
Yes.
Yeah. You can admit that. You went through the program. That
Oh,
was a lot of
yes.
work, but at the end, it's totally worth it, all right? I mean,
Yes, it's very worth it. I mean, yes, there were some times where I would say my classmates and I were, feeling a little down that we just had a lot of stuff on our plate, but we always kept each other committed and told each other that, once this program is over, we'll be able to get back into the working force. So we just made sure that, we told each other, hey, this is gonna hurt,
Yeah,
going
just
through
a
the
little
program.
bit.
Just a little bit, but it'll be over soon enough. So
Yes, and then plus with all of that, it sounds like you guys were taking in each other's camaraderie and just like hanging out and helping
yes.
push each other through. If one was like, I don't think I can do this, the several others were probably right behind them saying, yes, you can.
Yes. Even the youth build team, they were always there, seeing if we need any help, and always asking if we need any other supplies, like notebooks or pencils. They always provided. So thanks to the youth build team, they were able to help us finish this program.
Okay, now, if someone is listening right now, or someone, a loved one of someone who does qualify to register for the Youth Build program, were to, were thinking about it, how would you tell them to advise their person that is in need of this program or would fit into this program? How would you tell them to, get them to persuade them to come into the program?
I would say, well, I understand like it's frustrating to get back into school since, they've been gone so long that, it's hard to get back into the field of things. But, without your GED, you can't really get as far in life. So, I would say having that GED will give you, I guess, more ways to be employed. So, it's just a great opportunity that I think people really should try out for.
Fantastic. And when you're done with the program, you can always come back and do an associate's degree.
Oh, yes.
In construction, in automotive, in anything else that your heart desires. Make yourself upskilled and more skilled.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Miss Patty, what are the requirements to enroll and register with the Youth Build program?
You just have to be between the ages of 18 and 24. Do not have a GED or a high school diploma and be unemployed. And
the reason why they need to be unemployed is because this is going to take most of their day.
Right.
Yes.
We're looking at about 32 weeks, maybe less, give or take.
So because if I'm unemployed and I'm going to school all day, that's going to stop me from getting a job. How am I going to pay for myself while I'm in the program?
Well, as like I said, we're closely working with Department of Labor, so they get a stipend, and which is depends on your attendance. We also issue out $25 gas cards for every week, but it's also based on attendance.
Absolutely. So there's nothing stopping anybody right now. You got that stipend, you got that gas card,
right?
And that can go a long way.
Can go a long way.
Absolutely.
That's
So
right.
there's nothing stopping anybody from doing this except for themselves. So make it right in your head and think that this is going to be best for you. And if you've been on the fence about going back and getting your GED or just getting a career, you can do both right now. You can get your GED and you can earn your way up to get certifications in construction. And what types of certifications are those, Miss Patty?
They have the NCCER core certifications, and they also get to work on the living labs.
Okay.
And then they get to feel, after they've done all the curriculars and stuff, they would feel good about themselves, that they did an achievement.
Yes.
And nothing will hold them back from there.
Nothing at all. Can only go up from
Only
there.
go forward. There you go.
So oh man, see, can I borrow that again? What was it that you were saying? That was a question that I wanted to ask. Sorry, my brain farted. You'll smell that. So I wanted to find out from you, like what was the most important thing that you are taking away from the living labs? The living labs is like a
It's like a hands-on experience.
Yeah, we at GCC team up with not only Department of Labor for this program, but we also teamed up with the Guam Housing Corporation.
Correct.
And that's the one up in Liguan. No,
Lada.
Lada Gardens up in Dadadao. And then you guys went in there, your cohort went in there and demoed some houses in the Guam Housing Corporation inventory. And what did you do?
We did lots of things. We installed windows, took out a lot of vinyl and replaced it with new vinyl. We
Like the tile vinyl?
yes,
Okay.
yes, and we installed new doors, scraped paint and repainted the houses. So there's lots of work that you can do at Lado Gardens that they were so generous enough to show us how to do it.
Yeah. So how many homes did you guys touch up?
I would say 1, 2, probably like 4 of them or 5. 4 or
Wow,
5.
that is a lot.
Yes.
That is a lot, and I'm sure you've gained many hours, and not just the hours, but the experience.
Yes, a lot of experience because, yes, you learn a lot in your class, but without having that real experience,
The hands-on.
the hands-on experience, you wouldn't have gone so far without it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about GCC. If you haven't noticed yet, we like hands-on.
Oh yes.
We sure do. We're trades, you know. We want to make sure that everybody knows, not just in the books, but also mentally and physically. Yeah, absolutely. So I think that's about it. Unless, Miss Patty, just go ahead and give Adrian's number. Only Adrian's. I'm joking. But just go ahead and give the information for individuals listening out there that want to sign up for and can't make it to the open house next Tuesday. So just provide the information.
You can give the Youth Build program a call at 671-735-6009, or you can email us at youthbuild at guamcc.edu, and as soon as we get your email, we'll get back to you. We'll get in touch.
Okay. That's it. You don't want to give a fax number or anything?
We don't have fax.
Oh, just checking. I'm just
email.
Some people still do, and we're not hating on that. We just know that some people still do. So, Mr. Gabriel Kaneni, thank you so much for coming in, and I wanted you to again give like the last time you did last week. I want you to just know that someone is listening and they are on the fence about doing this program. I want you to get them over to the fence and into the adult education office for the Youth Build program. How would you tell them to do that?
I would say,
no pressure, man. Just go for it.
I would say just ask for help. There's a lot of posters. I think there's some at DOL that provide information to get access to it. So, and again, like, I know it's frustrating to go back to school, but it's really worth it to get all these certificates and your education. So I'd say just join and try it out.
Okay, and to cover, what do you call it? Here's the bullet points. The Cliff Note version of what just happened is that the GCC Youth Build program is 100% federally funded, a grant from the U.S. Department of Labor, and it is a youth workforce development initiative that provides a second chance to 18 to 24-year-old high school stopouts to earn their GED, gain skills, and achieve gainful employment in the construction industry here on island. So between 18 and 24 years old, you cannot have a high school diploma. You must be unemployed. You need a strong interest in developing new skills and a strong desire to grow. And of course, build camaraderie and make new friends, both with our adult education, youth build program staffers and administrators, and as well with the students. Participants are fully covered. This program pays for the student and course fees, GED prep course and exams, books, certifications, supplies, toolkits, PPE, and check this out, dude. Coveralls, steel-toe boots, hard hats, and safety goggles will be provided to the students that register. And Miss Patty, you mentioned mental toughness. What is the mental toughness week? Let's take how was your mental toughness week?
Oh, it was a mental toughness week. It was in the beginning of the program. There was tryouts.
Yeah.
And they were just saying how well we would do in the program. So they had us do team building. They had us take some tests, and it wasn't hard, but they just wanted to see how well we would do as a group.
Yeah.
So
just to give you a little taste of what's to come.
Yes.
So that you know what you're getting into for sure.
So that's basically like the week where the student will actually say, this is not for me, or it is for me, and I do on, right. So if they feel that, I can handle it, I can do it. So that week gives them a choice to say, I'm in or I'm out.
Yeah, thank goodness for that. And it normally starts the week before the program begins.
Absolutely.
So that is mental toughness week. Yes. So what is the best thing you can take away from your mental toughness week?
I would say the best thing to take away is how everyone interacts with each other, especially with the youth build team. They were really helpful in showing us like the program will help you in any way they can. So that's one thing I would take away.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Kaneni, for coming in again. Second week in a row. Are you going to be here again next week?
I'm not sure. But
Miss Patty, can you remind everybody real quick, time, date, location for the Youth Build Open House?
Once again, that would be on September 16th. That's a Tuesday at 6 o'clock p.m. at the Guam Community College Adult Education Office at the second floor, which is building 6000.
That is our foundation
it's a
building.
50.
That's right upstairs from the bookstore and the restaurant. So, Sidus Masi, Miss Patty,
Hagamas.
and Mr. Kaneni, thank you so much for coming in. And we will talk to you next time here on Guam Community College Community Talk Hour. We're cutting out early because Reese and I are hungry, and we're going to go do something about that. We'll see you guys next week.
When you owe more than your vehicle is worth. This is Jeff Gilbert with the Car Chronicles. Edmunds.com Director of Insights Ivan Drury says about a quarter of loans are, as they say, underwater. Part of it is because people were paying full freight for vehicles during the chip shortage.
A lot of these loans are centered around 2, 3, 4-year-old vehicles. What happened then? Higher MSRPs, people fighting over cars.
Then there are high interest rates, meaning little principal is paid off in the first few years of a loan.
You couple that together with the heavy prevalence of 6 and 7 year loans. That's actually the majority of loans out there today are 6 and 7s.
Drury says this is leading to a lot of people keeping their vehicles longer, or in some cases doing some very difficult math when they buy something new. They might actually have to purchase something more expensive so they can fold all of that debt into a new loan. With the Car Chronicles, I'm Jeff Gilbert, CBS News.
Have wages caught up with price?